Okay, so yeah, I was gonna do a video. I am doing a video, but then I just realized like I want to share something with you guys, and this is gonna be so different from like my normal hyped up videos. I mean, this is hyped up as well. I hope you get hyped in the spirit. So I was watching this guy. His name is Provision. His YouTube channel name is Provision in Pain. Provision in Pain. Please search for that. Subscribe. Watch his videos. Share. He's amazing. Okay. So I was watching, and I was just like, he's young, guys. He's just like all of us, literally my age, and I was just seeing at how transparent he is in like sharing his scars, sharing all these things he's been through, and how helpful that has been to me. Okay, so I'm just gonna give like a quick background story just so you guys understand where I'm coming from and whatever. This will actually help you guys to get to know me. It's like a low-key get to know me tag. So I come from a family of four. I mean, yeah, I'm my mom's last born, and yeah, so I I don't know. I've never really had a strong bond with my dad because I didn't live with him. My mom is a single mom, so I've grown up with her all my life. She's literally all I know. I mean, my dad is there, but we're just not close. So, but when I was younger, when I was like 6, 5, I don't know, 6 probably, my mom met my stepdad, and I was still so young that when they told me, oh, this is your dad, I didn't question nothing. So he became my father for like the longest. Like everyone who knows me knows him as my dad, because he brought me up. Guy, that man, he brought me up as his own. Okay, he was like my everything. Him and I would go to church together, would go shopping together. Because when I was younger, my older sisters were in boarding school, so they were never home. My mom used to work full time all day. I mean, he also used to go for work. I would go for school, sorry, but we would like spend so much time together. Like maybe if my mom is out of town, we'll go shopping. I would cook rubbish because I was so young. I didn't even know how to cook back then, but like I would always insist that I know how to cook, that I'm going to cook for you, and I would cook rubbish and he would still eat. But like, later on when he's talking to my mom on the phone, he would always talk about how, hey, like this day I cooked carpenter, guys. Hey, I put cooking oil. It was oil. Only thing was the only two ingredients were carpenter. If you guys don't know what carpenter is, it's sardines. It was carpenter and cooking oil. That's all. But he still ate, and he was telling my mom that like, hey, she's cooking. Hey, this child is gonna kill me. And I was like laughing, but it just made me feel nice that he still ate it. He was like my best friend. Okay, like my dad was guy. Anyways, so that's that. He was my dad, and I didn't see the gap. I didn't question why my real dad when I went that close, because I had him to look at or to be with and whatever. And so when I was in 9th grade, I was at school. We were about to write our mocks or whatever, and then my brother just came pick me up from school this day because my school was really close to home. It was like 10. It's like 10 minutes away from home. He came to pick me up this day, and someone drove us home. And I was asking them like, what's wrong? Because I was a naughty kid, very naughty in school. Well, not naughty, but people used to think I was. I ask people a lot of questions. Adults and being asked questions, they don't like that shit. So, I would just get in trouble for the simplest, smallest things. So I was like, oh my god, I think I've been expelled. No one was telling me anything. Then I got in the car and we went home and we reached. And then I saw our gate was open, people were sitting, our chairs, sofas, whatever everything was outside. And I'm like, what's happening? You know what I mean? I went in the house and the first thing I asked for was, where's my mom? Okay, where's my mother? And then I went and people were like, no, you can't see her, because people didn't want me to see her. People didn't want her to see me because they knew how much that would hurt the both of us, because like everyone knew me and him were best friends. Okay, so if my mom saw me, she would just remember how much I was gonna be hurt. And so she came in. They were like, no, you're going to see your mom, she's okay, she's in the house. I was like, I want to see my mother. And I went in and I looked at her and she was crying, and she was like, so I don't know, that's one thing I never want to see again. And she was just there, and we didn't even have to say anything. No one had to tell me who had died. I just looked at her and I knew, and it was so heartbreaking, but I didn't believe it. Okay, I was just sitting there. I went to sit on the veranda and I was like, this is a whole lie and this is a whole joke, and I'm not going to believe this. I don't know, I don't care what these people are doing, but I'm not going to believe it. And I went to sit on the veranda and I was sitting there and I was like waiting for my dad to come back home from work. And you know, I was in 9th grade. I was like 14 or whatever. A guy, I don't know. I didn't believe it. I didn't cry the first day. I didn't cry the second day. I cried the last day when they said, oh, we're burying now. And I saw that car, that thing that comes with the coffin and whatever. And I was like, oh shit, this is real. And it was even worse when I saw, when it was like the whole body viewing thing, and it was so crazy. You know, my mom, everyone was, it was just so crazy. It was too much for me to take in. As a 9th grader, I'm about to have my mocks soon. I'm about to have my exams, and I was the only people I was having conversations about my exams was my dad and my mom. How we were laughing at how I'm going to pass. Like, hey, you hope you're studying. Like, we would laugh at all those things together, and that was like my strength. That was the only reason I was working so hard. That was the only reason I was like going on in life, because they know I hate school, and they were like just helping me out. And seeing him die made me question so many things about God. And I'm like, you said you love me, you said you love me, why would you take away the one thing that means so much to me? I thought God had betrayed me. I thought God played, like, I was like, nah fam, like, this is no. The first few days I was like, oh well, you know, God has got a reason for everything, da, 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 da. But then it started hitting me each day, and that I was realizing that he wasn't there anymore. You know, some things were hard. I wanted to tell him second stories. I wanted to tell him about all the awards I was getting, and he wasn't there. And I'm like, you know what, I'm so done with life. Like, I was literally so done. I stopped going to church. Not only me, my entire family stopped going to church. We just all say peace. Okay, we stopped having morning and evening devotion. Everything changed, you know. And when you move that far from God, the devil finds it easier to get in. And that's one thing I didn't know that I know now. So, like, pain is always going to be there. Certain things are there to make you strong. And I realized that my dad was probably not meant to be with us forever. He came to give us a new meaning to life. Okay, he came to change. I used to be Catholic. My dad was Seventh Day. When he came, I became Seventh Day. And I'm not saying anything about Catholic, but I'm just about being Catholic. But I'm just saying, I resonated so much in the Seventh Day Adventist Church that I thank God that I met him. And so there's so many things that he did that changed my life. And he made me this warrior. He made me this strong girl. And even if till today it's hard, I still question why he's not here, because I'm telling you, it's hard. Okay, I've not worked hard on so many things because I'm like, there's no point, you know. There's honestly no point. Even if this goes through, so what? Even if I pass this test, so what? Who am I going to talk about it? Who am I trying to make proud? But like, it's not easy, and it's not going to be easy, but you're going to work through it with God. Like, God has got a purpose for everything. God has a reason for everything happening. Okay, in that moment when I lost that man, when I lost my dad, I was like, I'm done with life and I'm just going to die. But right now, there's so many things about losing him that have been helping me help other people. I see people in pain and I understand what they feel. Because before that, trust me, I just used to hear about death. It never used to get to me. I was like, oh, people die. But then now I understand other people more. But then now I can help some other people who I know have gone through so many things. And I just want to tell you that if you're going through something and just decide to leave God and say, oh no, I'm just going to work through this on my own, you're just making it hard for yourself. Because since my dad died and we all say, oh my god, God this, God that, it's only been chaos after chaos. It's like, oh my gosh, there's all these suicidal people, drugs are just being, it's like there's always fights and arguments, is people losing their jobs, people not finding jobs. It's because you're so far from God, and the devil is like, loophole, I'm gonna get you now and show you that you can't do nothing, because the devil knows that we can't do anything without God. We're weakless and we're weak, and we're powerless, and we can't do nothing. So if you're going through a hard time right now, if you've lost someone you love dearly, I want you to know that you have every right to be upset. You have every right to cry and to be sad and to mourn and to be angry, but do not be angry at God. He's got a reason, I'm telling you. Even if you don't want to, even if you're like, what's the reason? He's got a reason, and he's got a purpose. And there's a reason that person left your life so early. One thing I always say right now is, since when they say, oh, there's like, if you lose someone, someone's gonna replace them, I still have not found like a person who I can say, oh my gosh, maybe this is a replacement of my dad or anything. But I'm trusting in God and believing that He got me. Okay, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy at all, not at all. But I just want you to know that you can do this with God. You can fight these battles easier with God. Thank you so much. I stumble a lot when I'm talking about this because I don't know what to say, because it's something I'm still healing from. So I just hope you learned one or two things, and yeah, thank you for watching.